Hey, welcome everybody to the Animal Expedition Files. I am your host, The Animal. Welcome everybody, welcome. We have an amazing show here coming up to you on a Sunday night. Usually it's Saturday, but I had things happen. So a lot of things changed up. I am so thankful for my guest that we got to change it on Sunday. I'm really excited. It's going to be a really good show. I'm sorry, I'm like touching buttons here that are weird, but anyways, I hope everybody's doing good. I don't know if everybody knows, but I have a new website. Click up there on the QR code. I'll take you to my website. I got a merch area over there too. You can buy some like really cool Animal Expedition File merch and all that cool, crazy stuff. So you don't want to miss out on that. It'll be really cool to see everybody. So hope everybody joins us. It's Sierra Emily from Haunted, Florida. I'm very excited about being able to have a conversation with her. But I do got some UFO stuff happening here that I do want to talk about. Apparently, UFOs are sending a probe down here. Check this out. You can't make this stuff up. Hey, Andrew, what's up, buddy? All right, check this out.
It's interesting. Jeremy, I want to talk to you for a second. The Pentagon's UFO chief, this is a Pentagon guy, a UFO chief, the chairman of Harvard's astronomy department as well, both releasing a report on Tuesday where they wrote an artificial interstellar object could potentially be a parent craft that releases many small probes during its close passage to Earth. You've got the Pentagon talking about the idea of a mothership going above us and sending probes down.
Sorry, got a little weird there. I'm pressing buttons and yeah, having fun here. It's a Sunday. And you know when you're kind of a little off, you know, like you just press different buttons and it just, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm excited for our guest here. But check that out. You know, apparently there's a mothership coming down here. That's out there. Supposedly there's a mothership that's supposed to be here by November, but they're saying that it's going to come a lot earlier than that, which I hope they do because I'm kind of like tired of paying bills and stuff like that. I kind of want to just hang out with the aliens and just chill up there. Maybe have a podcast channel with them, you know, interview them, and maybe we could start some networking and business stuff up there and make money in outer space. That'd be cool. But we're going to check out Sierra here. We're going to bring her on and have some fun here. What's up, Sierra?
How are you?
Good. We're just talking about UFOs and stuff like that and probing and a whole bunch of crazy stuff that's going on in our Earth. What do you think about that, the whole UFO thing?
You know, I've heard many things these past couple of years, and it's not surprising.
I'm not surprised by anything that happens right now.
If you're gonna come stay at my house, you gotta pay rent.
Like literally, like I always like tell myself or tell everybody, like, why can't they just come and take me? Like, I'm literally tired of this stuff.
They would just send me back. They're like, she's annoying.
They'd probably do that to me too, because like I'd probably like pack a lot of Taco Bell with me. And they'd be like, "Yep, that's the last of that guy. we can't handle the Taco Bell jokes."
Yeah. They'd be like, "Stop ordering Taco Bell, please. It's been 5 million days."
I'm like, "Can we at least stop at a Taco Bell so I can get a bean burrito, a chalupa, something?"
I need that 5-layer stat.
Oh my gosh, I had Taco Bell yesterday, like late. I think it was late. Was it late? Yeah, it was very late because I was hungry after I was doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, "This is a bad idea," and it was a bad idea. Taco Bell late is never a good idea.
It's a good idea to.
It's a good idea to start with, but like eating fake meat
from the tube
is never a good decision. Why do we eat food that's so bad for us?
Does it taste?
and then we regret it later and say we hate life.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I do.
Don't learn our lesson the first time, or the second, or the third.
Oh, yeah. Taco Bell, Mary. Yeah, the Taco Bell stuff. It goes right through you.
Laxative when you got Taco Bell.
But anyways, how's it going, Sierra? How have you been?
It's been pretty good. You know, just chilling. I just had an investigation, so we're editing that. And I also recorded with somebody for the podcast. Well, I'm supposed to be working on my like 2 episodes out
Oh.
on Spotify. I forgot about it, and she's like, "Dude, we were supposed to record for the podcast like months ago." I'm like, yeah, right, right.
What's up, James?
On
Yeah, what first sparked your interest in the paranormal? How did you get into this like whole journey of yours into the paranormal?
that, I started to kind of get into it around middle school or high school, but my first experience was when I was like between like 3 or 5, but I was terrified back then. And so when I started getting a little bit older, I was like, wait a second, this is kind of interesting. Like the stuff I'm experiencing isn't just something that it's me, but it's other people are also experiencing that as well.
Yeah.
Kind of started growing an interest. I stopped being so afraid of it.
Yeah, that happens a lot, especially like when you get so used to like, I know like my house, it's haunted, and I'm like so used to like stuff happening all the time. If like a door, like they think they're gonna scare me or something like that, and you're like, leave me alone.
Right. Either join me or go somewhere else.
I know it's weird. I've like had stuff fly out the floor, the walls and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just so used to it. Now, unless if like a creature came up out of nowhere, like with long nails, or a doll jumped at me, then that I might crap myself, or I might have to change my diaper after that, because like literally like dolls I don't do. Dolls and clowns I don't work with.
Clowns scare me. I do want to start collecting dolls though.
Oh no.
I get a she shed.
No, I can't do dolls. If like Chucky, ever since when I was a kid, I could never forget. Like I don't know what my parents were thinking when I was watching that movie as a young kid. Like I watched it, and then my mom decided to like, let's get, not just make it worse, like your nightmare's worse and your life will live in hell. Let's get him a doll.
Oh,
A buddy doll, like literally a tall doll that you could wear its clothes. I was like, nope, I would not go near that doll. I would not touch that doll. I wouldn't even like think about that doll. I always thought it was trying to like come after me at night.
Oh, yeah. My mom did the same thing. I don't know what's up with moms. She got into this frenzy of collecting porcelain dolls, but they were like the size of me at the time, like 3-foot little dolls hanging around. And I'm like,
Yeah.
ew. And she put them in my closet because, you know, there's no room in the rest of the house.
That's a worse place to put it, in a closet, right? You know, because like as kids, you think like monsters and clowns or whatever beasts that like come from our closets or under our bed. Don't get that under the bed, but like, why?
She's like, they're in a box. Don't worry about it.
Well, if he's out of the box, I'm running and moving somewhere. Getting the hell out. do you ever remember your first unexplained encounter of a paranormal or something that was unexplained?
Yeah, so I think the biggest unexplained encounter I've ever like had was my first encounter.
Yeah.
My mind couldn't fathom what I was seeing. You know what I mean? So I was like, and I like I said, I was between 3 or 5, whatever freaking age I was, but I could have sworn I saw my sister going down the stairs. I'm like, yo, we have school tomorrow, so I followed her. Like, hey, we have school tomorrow, and she vanished like right in front of my eyes when we entered the living room, and that was something I was like, whoa, like I cannot explain that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, I'm walking down the stairs, okay, 13 steps down the stairs. I know I was awake, and people are like, oh, you're dreaming. It's a nightmare. I've never sleepwalking 13 steps down the stairs.
Yeah.
No, that was terrifying. And then like other people started experiencing things in that house too. So I was like, told you.
Oh.
But that was like the most unexplainable thing because I like, as an adult, your brain kind of sits like it differently where you try to explain it off to yourself. But as a kid, I physically don't know how to explain that. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh yeah, maybe I was sleepwalking.
Yeah, I've sleepwalked before. That's a very crazy aspect, sleepwalking and knowing where you're going. I never. It's especially sleep paralysis.
Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah, I've had that.
Paralysis, like that stuff is like very real, and I don't think it's a medical issue. I think it's more of a demonic kind of a thing, or very evil, whatever it is, or entity, whatever you want to call it. But it's
Right.
like whoever people who have experienced it said, every person I've talked to said they've seen a shadow that was like choking them, the life out of them. They couldn't speak, they couldn't move, and they
Yeah.
tried to move and they couldn't even budge.
Yeah, that's how mine was too. Like
Yeah.
in front of my bed. That's crazy that other people are also seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
So maybe like, wait a second, is it medical or is it something? Because you're the most vulnerable when you're
Yeah.
sleeping. You know.
Yeah, you never know what's going on, especially when you're sleeping. You could literally like it could be anything. We just don't know the answers a lot of times. Like a lot of times I've almost wanted to like put a camera. Like I've never had sleep paralysis, but I've known a lot of people who have. And during that situation, I would like to like put a camera there to see what happens. Like, what does this being look like? What is it like? Is it tall? Is it short? Is it big, wide? You know, could it be an alien? Could it be a Bigfoot? I don't know.
I sure hope it's not.
If it was a Bigfoot, I might get a little too excited.
Yeah, if it's Bigfoot, I'd be like, yo.
I'd be like, dude, we gotta hang out. Like, instead of choking me, can we go chill, have a cup of coffee? Oh, that's a cool cup. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, it's weird because like I know like my 3-year-old, she at times like I usually don't get freaked out, but a lot of times she'll like point at the closet at night and she'll be like, "Over there, daddy." Like at the closet. I'm like, "What? What's at the closet?" She's like, "Something's standing there at the closet." I'm like, "Well, I don't see anything," because usually I could see things, but like she'll see things that I won't see. And that's when, if I don't see it, that's when it creeps me out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn it, man. I wish I could see whatever she's seeing, because if it's creeping her out, it's like almost like out of a horror movie. Like, look at that. I'm like, what are you looking at? Is it going to kill me?
I've seen some videos like that too, where the kids are like, "Mom, what is that?" And I'm like, you know what?
Don't go near it. Don't touch it. So like, do you like now, like when you go on investigations, do you ever do private investigations and try to help people out during their situations?
Yes. Yeah, I started doing house calls, so for me for a long time. And I was actually part of another team that did house calls before I went off. And we didn't charge. We don't charge for house calls. But that's like one of the things I think I have the most experience in is house calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
House calls are very interesting. I don't know about you, but like every time like someone says something's haunted, like you'll go there and they'll talk to you, and like the energy's like zero. There's no energy, nothing's happening. And they tell you these things will happen and stuff, and you like try to replicate it or like ask like, is there something here? Nothing.
That's happened to me a lot. That's happened to me more than like if I were interviewing a family and stuff were to start happening right away. Most of the time there's like no activity. Sometimes the spirits know, so like we're not talking to you. You know what I mean?
Do you think?
But I've also, like I've had an incident where I checked EMF and radiation levels in a home just out of curiosity because I like to check for like actual explanations before the paranormal.
Yeah.
EMF levels were so high that it could cause like paranoia and stuff like that. You get somebody in here.
Yeah. I know like in your case, you ever like feel like sometimes it could be psychological?
Yeah, I think sometimes too, when say, because other people experience trauma differently, and experience trauma far more than the next person would, and I feel like sometimes that has a play in it too. Like, you know, you are sitting at a lower vibration, you're going to be bringing that into your space. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like maybe you're kind of, I forgot what it's called, but it's like you're manifesting it yourself.
Brandon says you're very small.
I am very small.
No, James and Brandon are on. Oh no, that's.
They're gonna toss.
They're gonna.
You guys look like a boy band.
I know. Every time I see them post a photo, it looks like a rap group or a band that's like coming to town or something like that.
That next album's gonna be fire.
It will be. It's pretty funny. Oh man. In your opinion, what's the most misunderstood thing about paranormal investigations?
Probably demons, because I feel like YouTubers who aren't necessarily actually investigators, the way they want to get, you know, people to watch their stuff is claiming everything is a demon.
Yeah.
And now, as a paranormal investigator, I'm constantly having people down my throat saying, "You're just talking to demons. You're in danger." It's like, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Like 90% of the time, I have not been in contact with a demon. You know, like that's something I don't see a demon chilling out in a coffee shop. You know what I mean? Like I don't see that happening. And
no.
A lot of it is more so explainable than not. You know. But I think kind of like it's putting a bad taste on location, and also on it. It's just making them look not good. It's, you know, making the location look good. It's like something to lie about.
And I think a lot of times people put the demon word in there too to make their, like, especially like when you go to a location that you're paying for, they're like, oh, it's demonic and stuff. It's all about ratings and all that stuff. And I think it's very, I don't know what to say, but the word demon itself is very, it's, you kind of got to be careful when you put that word in there, especially at a paranormal investigation or a private investigation. Because when you name it a demon, that's when it people will get scared and it will mess with them psychologically. Yes. You know what I mean? And I know that word is like a very big word to a lot of people out there in the paranormal field that will call everything a demon.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, there's a difference between like a positive spirit and a negative spirit and a poltergeist. Like, yes. I won't mostly call it demonic unless if you had an experience with a demonic entity, which I could talk about another time. It's a very crazy strong word to use when you like at a paranormal investigation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I think people just do it for clicks most. Like, you'll know if it's demonic.
Oh yeah. What? I could go on all day about these stories I hear about. Oh, it was a demon. It was a demon. I'm like, no, it's not a demon, man. It's probably something negative that wasn't happy in life.
Right. Or it's just a spirit who really liked you.
Yeah, it was probably one of their best friends that like hate them for some reason.
Just mess with him, bro.
Just mess with you, bro. You took my taco.
As a ghost.
He got pissed off because he wanted his Taco Bell.
Sharing your food, man.
I know, it's pretty crazy. Brandon said the Ghost Street Boys.
The ghost, I like that.
The ghost to make their fish story big. Yep, it's definitely to make their. It's very true. It's and you hear it everywhere you go. Every paranormal place you go to, every paranormal show, you hear that everything's a demon.
I think the one I went to last time, I won't say where it is just because I don't want them to be all mad about it.
Yeah.
That were like, oh, there's a demon in the basement. Okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna go talk to it, and like, you have to take it very seriously. We went down there, and nothing negative. And the spirit that was down there, that's supposed to be like to pull like women's hairs and scratch women and stuff like that, killed ever, mind you. Homie. I was like, this dude does not seem demonic. We came back up and they're like, you guys okay? Like what happened? I'm like, it was the chillest EVP session we've ever had.
I know.
It just doesn't like keep calling him a demon.
Speaking about being scratched, have you ever been scratched on an investigation?
Yeah.
Ooh, tell us about it.
It was at a old slave cemetery, and it's down there in Daytona Beach area and stuff like that. I went with my two friends, Bianca and Tess, and Bianca gets scratched a lot too.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know. They see her as a scratching post, but we were there, and it was the first time we were there. Ever since we went after that, no bad vibes at all. Like they had to be used to us or something. But the first time we were there, I was scratched, and I wasn't even staying on the path. I didn't go into the grass because I know that it's not taken care of, so I can't see bones that are covered with the grass and stuff. So I just strictly on the path, and yeah, I felt like burning on my side. And at first, I'm like, it's Florida and it's summertime, so
You feel like you're sunburned everywhere.
Yeah, but beyond, we'll lift your shirt. Let me see. Sure as hell, I had 3 scratches down my back. And I'm like, well, great. Then we went back a couple times after that, and we've had nothing but positive responses. So I think we're just like, who are you and what are you doing here?
Wow. That's crazy. What's the most compelling evidence you've ever collected?
I think for me, my favorite and most compelling was with my buddy Eric at the time. We were at DTAC.
Yeah.
I forgot what he called it. Knocking a hair knock. It's a that one.
Yeah.
I forgot what the name for it. But 2 people in the room, and he was downstairs and I was upstairs, and I had my night vision camera on me the entire time, and he was on live, so he was holding his phone. And he goes, "Spirits, can you finish this?" And just dun 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 dun. And I'm going like this in the video, and all you hear is like super loud. Even the the camera picked it up with the microphone on. That's how loud it was. I was like, I've never had like a direct knocking response like that, and I was like, well, this is so cool.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool when you get like a direct response like that. It's very genuine.
Especially when you're on 2 days and like I'm below me, and he's like, he sees me going like this, you know, and it was just loud, just don't. It was
wow. That's pretty cool.
I also another like piece of evidence I had, which I wouldn't call it compelling, only because it was with the device, the REM pod, and I love my paranormal devices and everything, but they are technology, so take that information as you will. But we were at another cemetery. I love cemeteries. And
awesome.
we were in the children area. And we're like, let's play hopscotch. The closer you get to the REM pod, the different colors it does. And we were doing like with them, and then we would go 1, 2, 3, and the REM pod would start different colors, and then we'd be like, okay, stop. It's really cool.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Have you ever been to a location that you've been so frightened you never gone back?
Yes and no, because I say I'm not going to go back, and I have, and that would be probably Cuban Club, which I've talked about on my another podcast, but the Cuban Club in Tampa, Florida, great way. I wasn't going to go back, and I've been twice. I haven't been back since, but I'm like, I'm never doing this. Terrifying, had a horrible time. I got so like emotionally affected that I was like, yeah, I don't want to, and then I went back. But
wow.
I'm really bad at keeping my word. You know?
There's a place that I want to go back so bad that scared the living like crap out of me, literally, and did some mental stuff to my mind in a way where it tore me apart. I almost quit the paranormal because of it. But
wow.
I want to go back so bad because after I had that experience, I had dreams about it. I come back to the place, and I still haven't been yet. It's Brushy Mountain Penitentiary. If you ever go check it out, it's a very intense place, especially the cafeteria. If anybody been there, like that's in the chat room, go to the cafeteria. The experience in that room that I had was like none other. And if you've heard my story with it, anybody, it's pretty intense. It's like something out of a movie that you've never seen before.
Right. Yeah. That place. I mean, I haven't been personally, but I've had people who've experienced things at that location. All said it's just so intense.
Yeah, it's nuts. I know we're at the half hour point right now, pretty close to it. Yeah, we're about at 26 minutes. But there is one question before. I have a video here I wanted to share with you and talk to you about a little bit. Do you believe where people, when they die, they come back alive many times?
Reincarnation?
No, just like they'll die from the same person will die, and then they'll come back alive as the same person, and then die again, and then come back alive and die again and come back alive.
Yeah, if we like say they were resuscitated, or even if they're just kind of, you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry, I'm like I said, I'm slow.
Well, I got a video for you to check out. You got to check this stuff out because this stuff is unreal, and it will make you think about like just life in general. Check it out.
This man is scared he will never die. Ismail Azizi from Tanzania has reportedly been declared medically dead by doctors on 6 separate occasions, but has come back to life every single time, and no one can explain how. In a recent documentary by Afromax, they report that the first time he died was after a workplace accident. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, and soon after, doctors declared him dead, not some randoms off the street. His body was taken to the morgue while his family started preparing his funeral. But to their bewilderment, he regained consciousness and walked out of the morgue onto the street like he was taking a nap. And that was only round 1. He died again after catching malaria, but this time he made it all the way to the coffin before yet again waking up at his own funeral. Now this became a literal cycle for years. Death 3 was after a car accident where he collided with a fuel tank and put him in a coma. But like clockwork at this point, after being pronounced dead by medical professionals again, he woke up. And at this point, even the doctors were getting freaked out. Death 4 was after he got bit by a venomous snake, but this time he spent a whopping 3 days in the morgue. And that really convinced his family that Ishmael was gone for good this time. But no, because when they went to go retrieve his body for his 4th funeral, he woke up again. Now after his 5th death, he fell into a toilet pit. His community started getting a little scared, and they became convinced beyond reasonable doubt that he was a witch or a ghost. So you know what they decided to do? Burn his house down with him inside to try and kill him for the 6th and final time. And guess what? They were successful. Until he woke up again. Bro, I'd be scared too. I couldn't die. And now, after all of this, he has to live in an isolated old house with no neighbors. Because apparently, he's a bit of a local legend and people are too scared to live near him. He also said he can't get a job either as a result of the stigma. Bro, one meeting with JD Vance, cook him for sure.
So what's your thoughts about this situation here?
That's interesting. I will say, like, personally, my mom was away for 15 minutes, but she was excited. But for this, if you go to the morgue, doesn't they have to do like they drain your blood?
Yeah,
and,
the
like,
bombing process and all that.
The bombing and stuff like that. Like, how would you wake up from that?
Well, I think before they did that process, because you're allowed to stay in a freezer for so many days. I think it's a week. I can't remember. I have to talk. I have a family member who works for a morgue who does like CSI stuff and like operates on bodies who pass away to check them. And I think you could be in there for like weeks beyond time. It could be more than that. I could be wrong, but
I didn't know. It makes me question though, because it's like, well, did you go through the like process, or maybe he didn't? I don't know.
But it's weird though, like all those symptoms that he died from, the thing like the explosion, the snake, this, that, you know, and they tried to blow him up and he still was alive.
You can't get me, ha ha ha. No.
Could you imagine like being like that, like just living for all eternity and living through like all that shit, and then you like the world gets worse, worse, worse. You have to live through it, and you're like, I don't want to live through this.
Oh yeah, that sounds awful.
That'd be like a torture. Like I feel like I'd be in my own hell.
Right. I wonder if he's like a cat and he has 9 lives and he's like 6 of 9 right now.
Watch it like try to kill him 2 more times and they finally did it. like,
Like,
like 10 years later and he comes back alive all of a sudden and like regains all those 10 lives.
oh my gosh. If that happened, if that was me and that happened, I'm so done.
I'd be like, God, what are you doing to me? Are you torturing me or do you just not want me to die?
Right. Like, what did I do?
I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting. I saw the video because I know that guy. That podcaster. He does a lot of crazy stories like that, and a lot of political stuff too. But it's they don't have the same rules we do.
I feel like it gives questions than anything. So it's like, I have to know, did he go through the embalming process? If he did, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Because you need your blood, and stuff.
It's interesting. Like weird shit happens like all the time. And you kind of wonder, like, you hear about these miracles that people die and they come back. And like you said, your mom, like for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Crazy. Wasn't even breathing anything.
Yeah, it's weird because usually when you die, your brain dies. You know, you go brain dead. And like there's like you said, like your mom like came back not brain dead or anything like that, or like you see these situations and people live for a very long time. There's actually been instances where people were at funerals, woke up from their coffin during a funeral. In their coffin.
Like, hey guys. That's wild.
Like if it was me, like if I was like dead, I would like put a radio or like a voice recorder, say, hi guys, how's it going? Where's my Taco Bell? I would like really mess with people so badly.
Like, yo, you still owe me $20.
People would probably like fly out of the room like freaking cockroaches.
Right.
Hey Betty, how's it going? But yeah, no, it's that would be an interesting situation if you just all of a sudden become alive like during the funeral.
Right. Yeah. I actually know a couple people that passed away and have been resuscitated, and they've all had some crazy stories. I don't know if you've like heard somebody tell their story like, oh yeah, this is what I saw when I died. Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, wow.
There's some people that say they saw God and all this stuff and wake up from this whole spiritual awakening.
Yeah. My mom, great grandma.
Your mom met who?
My mom saw my great grandmother.
Oh, that must have been interesting.
But she was like, she will at first, because obviously when she was comatose for a month after they resuscitated her. Yeah. And she finally woke up on her own. They took the tube out, and the first thing she said was, I saw Gigi. Where's Gigi at? Is Gigi here? We're like, dead. It took her like a good day to come to reality. Yeah. After that, astonished because no brain or anything like that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That woman survived a lot of crap. Maybe she's like him. He's a witch.
I don't know. I've seen some crazy stuff with witchcraft in the woods before that will make your hair grow on your grow somewhere.
Right. It's like, are you a witch?
Oh dang, that's too funny. What time are we at? Oh, it's 36. All right. Damn, I lost track of time for a second. What's your wildest story you have heard from another investigator? Like most wild, crazy story.
There's a couple of stories, but I don't think they're that crazy. Like, I've never experienced them, so at the moment, like, wow, that's crazy. But I think the wildest one I heard was probably from somebody I met in a tour. I was in St. Augustine. I don't know who this person was, and they weren't necessarily an investigator. But they were on a paranormal tour with me and my dad and my sister. And I don't remember her name, but she was probably like in her 40s, like going into like mid 40s maybe. And she was telling us how she kept seeing her daughter pass away. But her daughter passed away when she was a baby. But she kept seeing her daughter as a teenager. She's like, but I knew it was my daughter, even though I never saw my teenager because she passed away when she was a baby. And she was telling us like she looked like this and she had this and this and this. And we ended up having the tour guide take a picture of just like the well that we were at and saying,
Yeah.
by the well, and the picture that was caught was literally of this teenage looking woman standing next to her and described the same way that she would have like said, like she's like, yeah, she had brunette hair, whatever it was, and stuff like that. And I was like, and it's not blown like, you know, skin and bone like us. You can tell like she wasn't lying. Holy crap. I mean, I think that would be the easiest thing I've seen and heard as like a paranormal investigator, especially since this one was not a paranormal investigator. She was just having fun on a tour and telling us the story, you know? I was like, that's crazy.
That's awesome. I definitely have a question for you that I like to ask a lot of people. If you were a ghost, what would be the most craziest thing you would ever do to somebody if you were a ghost?
I would just be petty. I would hide the Roku remote. I would hide the key. I would take their socks and put them under the dryer.
I bet you that's where a lot of my socks have gone. Probably. Stupid ghost.
I would take their silverware. I don't know if you saw my TikTok, but my forks were gone. I don't know where my forks went.
Your forks disappeared?
All of them. I should have brought my tray in here and showed you. There are no forks.
Oh, damn.
I took like a ha-ha video on TikTok, but deep down, I was actually being very serious. I have no forks.
You're going to have to go to like Walmart or Target to get more forks now.
Yeah. I'm like, where the heck did my forks go? So I don't blame them.
Oh my gosh. I would play, I don't know if you would do this, but I would like literally mess with people in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I would totally mess with people. Like either the bathroom or somewhere just that would be funny.
Yeah.
Put someone's like clothes in the freezer or something like that.
Do their day task, like eating shit over here, like, hey.
I'd put all their food like on the counter, like from the freezer while it's defrosting. Just like do stuff like that. And they probably blame the kids if they have kids or something like that, but like really mess with their mind.
They take their chicken out to cook for that night and you put it back in the freezer.
Oh my gosh, it like thawed out and then it like got refrozen and they're like so pissed, like, who dang it, put the freaking chicken back in the freezer.
That's something I would do.
Blames Johnny for the put it back in the freezer. I thought you said put it back, Mom.
It wasn't me.
I swear it was the ghost. Yeah, right, Johnny.
I would definitely be a prankster. I would be a problem.
Oh, I would. I would like do fart noises. I would do a lot of fart noises. Just weird, like ominous noises. I don't know why. It would be funny, like at night while people sleep.
Right. If I was a ghost, I would have that orange cat energy for sure.
The orange what?
The orange cat energy.
The orange cat.
Things off the counter.
The orange cat. That's awesome. I don't know. I'd mess with a lot of people.
Yeah, I think I would travel too. I'd be like, you know what? My family's, churned to be bullied.
I'm gonna go to Switzerland today. See what's in Switzerland and then like mess with people there.
Yeah.
Turn the TV off. And then like go somewhere else, go to China, mess with their electronics, and then just
I would totally travel to see places I didn't get to see when I was alive.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Why couldn't I? What's the limitation?
I know, you could like literally like just fly anywhere.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's what I would do. Because I've definitely seen like where people had investigations where one spirit was in one location whilst being in the other location. So it's like, is there a little time travel thing for ghosts?
It probably is. Brandon says Christmas is right around the corner for forks. Is that are you like offering forks, Brandon? Well, you will be the first ghost to fart. Yeah, I would be the first ghost to fart. That would be true, Brandon. That would be true.
Brandon Brandon sends me plastic forks.
I would laugh if he did because that would be pretty funny.
That would be
With little ghosties on them.
Every bite they disintegrate.
Brandon's like, I can. Brandon, I dare you. I'm just kidding.
Give me some forks.
Send her some forks.
I have none. I have none.
She has no forks. She needs forks so she could eat. She had to be a cannibal. Brandon's like, shh.
I'm here, don't you see?
And watch out, Brandon. She might like trick you like as a ghost when she's a ghost one day. You better be good.
Oh, I would visit Cross the Line Paranormal for sure.
Yep.
I would mess with all their.
Oh, I would too. Like if they were doing an investigation, I would like set it off. Like, is there a ghost here? And I would set it off and then throw it across the room.
I would answer all their questions with your jokes.
Your mom did it.
Who's your mom?
You know, your mom said this. What does it say? I have one here like that. That's funny. You got a mom joke? Is that what you're talking about, Brandon? Oh, dang, that's too funny. I love your mom jokes.
Same.
You know, when you're an adult and you can like just still laugh at your mom jokes, it's a good time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know? Listen, I work in construction. I deal with the dark humor all the time.
Oh, yeah. You work in construction?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a glazier, so I do storefront and curtain wall.
Oh, okay. I do leak detection, so I'm out there too doing some stuff in the construction world.
You're like, is your stuff leaking?
Yeah. I've asked people like, I got a leak, but in my crack, I'm like, well, I don't check those cracks. That's a different type of doctor.
That sounds like not my problem.
Yeah, that's not my problem, and I don't have a white coat to check and gloves. Sorry, my friend.
Ew.
Yeah, very. I mean, there's a lot. There's one thing about my job. Like, there's so much crap that I get into. Like, literally, especially with sewer stuff, and it, like every like thing I do becomes a joke behind it.
Yeah.
So like, I try to like do a little bit of a joke for it, and I tell people like, that's such a dad joke.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm trying, man.
Septic tank, and I called somebody to come pump it, and they have this tank, so I go outside and I want to check it out, man. I've never seen a septic tank open before. I want to see the tank, so I went out there, and the guy's like, yeah, septic tank looks great, and I'm like, well, thank you so much for cleaning my shit cave, and he was just like, I'll go back.
I have an embarrassment that I gotta share, and I know I haven't shared this ever before, except for like certain people. But you talked about septic tanks, and I gotta say it because it kind of led me onto this story that actually it's a true story. It happened. I'll never forget it. It was a very shitty time too in my life. So there was a time, long time ago, I was standing in an area that was like settling. So I went to go check it out, and I was like, why is this so settling here? It's weird. And it was like like when the septic tanks, they have concrete. So they get old and brittle and they start cracking and stuff like that. So I started stomping down onto the dirt that was settling. So I jumped. I fell into the septic tank full of shit. No joke. Halfway up to like here. And it was like the most shittiest day of my life. That was the first time something like that happened. And then I had another one happen, but that was a porta potty accident.
Oh. gosh, yeah.
Yeah, I was 13 when it was like happened, but that was because of a distraction. And when you're a 13-year-old boy, you get distracted a lot. That was another shitty time and a blue Smurf at a moment in my life.
I've seen a forklift accidentally bump into a porta potty in it, and it fell over, and all I hear is, "Oh my freaking god!" I'm like, man, that sucks.
Oh gosh, my accident. I might as well say it because I really don't care because it was a long time ago. I was rollerblading. I was 13 years old. And, you know, like you get distracted. So there was a neighbor. She was a girl. I got distracted and I crashed into a porta potty, flipped over in the porta potty. Then the door collapsed of the porta potty. And with that happening, all the blue shit went all over me. So to make matters worse, I was so embarrassed. I didn't get out until they left. I kept peeking. I'm like, is she there anymore? Like I literally just stayed there. I didn't care.
What you do besides just like get up and like, wow.
Could you imagine like that would have been like she'd be like, oh, that's so cool.
Imagine she's like, he's the one.
Yeah, he's the one. He's blue. He's the one. Oh damn. Oh, what did Brendan say here? At least mine was empty when I fell in the customer's septic tank.
Oh yeah, that ooh. It's because it's like someone else's, you know?
Yeah. Well, this one that I fell into halfway was someone else's.
That's something to admit.
Uh-oh. Now that we're admitting something, here we go.
I like to doom scroll septic tank cleans.
You like to what?
Doom scroll people cleaning septic tanks and lawn care. And roller coasters, but only the POVs. I don't know why, but that's my entire For You page, and I'm happy.
Brandon's like, show off. I'm not a fan of porta potties. Laughing by itself. Oh damn! And see, that's one thing I love about this show. We talk about ghosts, and now we're talking about poop.
No, it's great.
Like every time I talk to Cross the Line Paranormal, last time I had him on the show, we talked nothing about poop and ghost poop and some more poop. That's all we talked about the whole show. We didn't even have a chance to like answer any questions or anything like that. We just talked about poop the whole time.
That's how it should go, you know? The derailment completely. I mean, I have ADHD, so I can go on about stupid things.
Gosh, yeah. You know what's funny? Talk about ADHD because I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with ADHD, and my parents, when I was young, they gave me medicine when I was a kid, and my teacher said, "I don't know what's going on. This kid is like crawling up walls and doing a whole bunch of shit that he shouldn't be doing. Can we take him off the medicine?" So the medicine made me worse than I actually was. I was more calmer off the medicine than I was on the medicine.
That's kind of how I was too. I was put on the medication. It also made me very sick, but I couldn't concentrate at all. I mean, I still can't concentrate, but it was worse when I was on the medication.
Yeah, that's the one thing with ADHD. Like, I'll like come up with like the most craziest ideas. And then my mind will like go off in a rant and think about something else. And then I'll go back to that other idea, and I'm like, don't want to.
It's like fighting your own demons, but instead your demons are screaming Katy Perry in your head.
Katy Perry. Wait, we can't say that. She's an astronaut.
Oh, that's right. She's not.
That's why she flies all the time now.
She almost died at her last performance.
Oh my god. You know what's funny about that? Like that whole situation, like literally she almost like you said, died. And I'm like, well, this shouldn't have happened because she's a professional astronaut. No, they should have taken care of this part.
Shouldn't she be used to anti-gravity?
I know. Like, she should be floating because she's a firework. It's in her song. It's in her music.
Right? Drifting through the wind like a plastic bag.
Oh damn! I could go all night.
Yeah.
Uh,
She writes it herself. I'm just,
I don't know. Oh wait, hold on. What did James say? Oh, it's a bunch of poop emojis. You would, James.
James, have you ever fallen into a septic? Wait, who's fallen into a septic tank? Was that James?
No, that was Brandon. I have two.
There's too
I
many.
have two, but mine was actually half full. So I think Brandon's like jealous.
Oh, he wanted to fall into a half full septic tank.
Yeah, you know.
It's on his wish list.
We can make that happen for you.
Yeah, just come on over. Fine.
Brandon asked, "Do ghosts have ADHD?"
I guess when I die, I'll find out.
Jade says, "I've cleaned one, didn't fall in. I can actually walk." That's too funny.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Austin, what's up, brother? But yeah, no, before we go, I know we have a few minutes left. What place would you go visit to like somewhere like internationally to do a paranormal investigation, and why would you go to that place?
Ireland. Because I have family in Ireland and they said I could stay with them. But also I want to visit the castles there so bad.
Yeah.
Lapland Castle or Lapland, I don't know. I have to look it up. I have horrible memory. But I want to go there because apparently it's like one of the most haunted castles in Ireland.
Oh wow.
I'm like, I want to go.
I've always wanted to like go to those castles. I don't know if you've watched like what's those shows? The one with the dragons.
Oh. I think I'm talking about, but
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. I always wanted to dress up like in a kilt or something and like have a little dog dress up as a dragon. And have like a little toy sword and like just like reenact the scenes from Game of Thrones. It put like fake fire coming out of the dog's mouth.
Put Katy Perry above us.
Oh, dude. She wants to chase leprechauns.
Who's taller, me or the leprechaun? Couldn't tell you.
That's funny. The squad is here. What's up, James?
Oh, what's up, Austin?
Oh, there's somebody hey Austin, what's up? Hey Brandon. They're all like messing around with each other, like calling each other names. I don't know what they're doing in there.
Sounds about right for CLB.
We all gotta like, I gotta put them on again because that was a great time having them on. I should have you on too here because that would be a party.
That would be. Hold on.
Oh man, it's a.
I would their lives because they always make me laugh.
Oh yeah, they're always a good time. I came on their show on TikTok. It was a few nights ago. I got to chill with them for a bit, but it's always fun. Me and Brandon gotta go diving because Brandon's also a diver, so we're gonna hopefully pretty soon go diving.
Oh, Brandon, I learned something new about you.
Yeah, it's always a party. Yep, James. We're definitely gonna be all hanging out pretty soon. And the funny thing is, we're all in Florida, so what we need to do is all hang out, do an investigation together, and then after that, have a round table podcast after the investigation, and just shoot the shit. That would be. I got all the equipment and all the mics for it, so we could do it. We could make it happen.
Be cool.
So yeah, we gotta like find a location. I know there's one location. There's a jail in Florida, a little jail. That'd be a perfect place for it. And I heard that it's very haunted. I can't remember the name of it.
Do you know if it's off of I-10?
It's what?
Is it off of I-10?
I don't know. I know Who did Austin? I think Austin and Cordell. They just did that investigation not too long ago.
There's one off of I-10. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it is. Paranormal party. Yeah, we're gonna have a paranormal party. That's for sure, David. Because we're all out of Florida.
More so just a party.
You don't want this guy at a party. Gilchrist, yep, that's it. Gilchrist is a really cool place. I think that'd be a perfect place because then we could do like the podcast inside the prison.
Cool.
And like just like let everything loose, like see what happens.
Yeah. Bring some
whiskey. Cool.
Right to the ghost. They might
yeah,
like it.
You know, having a podcast show right where the inside.
That
and just see what happens.
Right.
Just see who gets poked the most.
Set up the devices, you know.
Yeah, I think James will get poked the most, or Brandon.
Brandon, his Sasquatch mask.
James says, "I'll bring my prison underwear."
Okay.
That would be interesting to see. You could buy like underwear on my merch if you want to. There you go, James. Should be a good marketing.
Go buy his merch.
Buy your underwear in my merch. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, yeah. Investigation was awesome. It's a 125-year-old home. Hamilton is a beautiful jail, very small. Yeah, well, let's hook it up. Let's do an investigation, everyone. That's everybody in this room, chat room, and you, Sierra. Let's do something cool because that'd be cool to do an investigation like that and just have a podcast show right inside that jail.
Yes, I still gotta get Austin and Cordell up to Oak Lawn Cemetery up here in Jackson. You guys have to check that out. Everybody in
what part of Florida?
Jacksonville.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be awesome.
So active, it's crazy.
I'm also gonna take you guys bigfooting.
I want a footing. Let's go to the Everglades.
Oh yeah.
I want to go see the gators.
Yeah, let's all go. We'll throw James in the water.
Yeah, he'll be the
bait. James was called Fluffy. He would definitely be Fluffy for the gators.
The Bigfoot runs away from James.
Austin says I'm not a good investigator. I'm yucky.
No.
James, I need to get to Jacksonville.
To Jacksonville.
That's awesome. Well, it's already been an hour, so we're going to have to end this show. But
all right.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for coming on Animal Expedition Files. This was a very fun time. Mofo the Fluffy. Not Fluffy, I'm thick. What? Oh, damn. I could come up with so many jokes after that, but I'm not going to say it online. On the air. But anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, thank you so much for coming on the show. We will talk after the show for a little bit. And but yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on Animal Expedition Files. You can hear our show every Wednesday and Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I know it's a little different on a Sunday, but I'm sorry about that. So, but we still had a lot of fun, a lot of awesome questions, a lot of awesome things happening. So, Vic, David, what these guys, they're getting dirty in the chat room. So, you can't put these guys together in a chat room. They're just so distracting. But everybody go check out animalexpeditionfiles.com. You can check my website out or check out the merch. Really cool merch store out there. Help a brother out. We go out to all different places and do these cool things, shows and stuff. We do Comic Cons. So check us out. And if you want to be a guest on my show, please send me an email. We'd love to have you. But we are going to head out and hope everybody have a good Sunday. It's Monday tomorrow. And you guys have a good night. See ya.
Yeah.
Lights on. Dark Realm TV. Coming soon.